I can remember when I was a little girl, I heard the words of "I Am Woman" on the radio, and I'd walk around the house singing the lyrics. If I have to, I can do anything. I am strong, I am invincible, I am woman. I didn't have a clue about the significance of the lyrics then, but as I grew into my teens, I understood a little more of what Helen Reddy was saying in her song. Then as I moved into womanhood and more into my own career and into life itself with all its ups and downs, with its emotional cocktail of expectations, disappointments and triumphs, I finally got it. I finally understood the magnitude of the anthem she had created. As time's gone on, that song has retained its true meaning of how one can achieve anything if one has the will, the spirit and the faith, blind or otherwise. It's remained an anthem to generations of music lovers all around the world. It is now a timeless song, a song that will always be with us, a classic. And when a songwriter can inject their own feelings, their own emotions, their own inner spirit into a piece of music and have it connect to people all around the world, no matter what their class, their creed, their ethnicity, their colour, then the song, the writer and the singer all become universal. It becomes a timeless piece of patchwork that is woven into our personal tapestry of life. Helen Reddy wrote and sang that song, but her life and career is more than a song. She has indeed been and remains pure woman. She has indeed roared. Helen Reddy has overcome a myriad of obstacles in her life and career and has conquered all of them because of a strong belief in herself, her ambitions, her inner strength and a love of her craft. She's been an actor, a stage performer, an author, a singer, a crusader. And most importantly, she's also managed to raise a family, mostly on her own. It's difficult enough raising a family. It's a mammoth task to succeed and survive the music industry. And Helen Reddy has done both, simultaneously, successfully. She's become a living music legend in her own lifetime. She's Australian. We should all roar for her outstanding achievements. And here's a reminder of Helen Reddy's truly amazing career.
You and me against the world.
It's easy to forget the courage required in the early 1960s for a single mum with $230 in her pocket to take her young child to New York City and try to break into the toughest market on the planet.
Well, I usually pick difficult things to do. That seems to be my nature.
But Helen Reddy had the voice and self-belief to give it a crack.
Any Australian artist who wants to reach the top of their profession is still going to have to go overseas.
I went to the States as a result of winning a talent contest.
When I got off the plane, they were not terribly thrilled to see me, and they told me that they would rather have gotten a male group.
Undeterred, Helen decided to stay.
And in the States I would, work very tiny little clubs out in the provinces, and I'd have to say to the club owner, please don't advertise in the newspaper because the immigration department might see my name and deport me.
5 years later, she was rewarded with her first hit single. But it was her fourth single that took her to the top of the charts everywhere.
I am strong. I am invincible. I am woman.
I was looking for songs that would reflect the change in my consciousness. And I was sitting in bed one night and the lines, I am strong, I am invincible, I am woman, just kept going over and over in my head, and I realised that was the beginning of something.
The song ultimately defined her as a champion for the women's movement.
How do you react to the statement that a woman's place is in the home?
I think that's balderdash. I mean, the average housewife works under conditions no union would tolerate for a second.
In 1973, she became the first Australian to win a Grammy Award.
And I would like to thank God because she makes everything possible.
She was now our first real superstar.
In a younger days they called her Delta Dawn.
4 gold record awards within a year, a Grammy Award, appearances at concerts in the best spots, America and Europe, and your own television series. It all seems to be happening for Helen Reddy, doesn't it?
Soon, the star of radio, stage and TV was on the big screen as well. Helen's momentum continued throughout the 80s, and in the early 90s, she set off on yet another world tour.
I've had a band together now for about 22 years, and I'm the first Western female star to have appeared in Beijing.
And 20 years after I Am Woman became the official anthem for International Women's Year, Helen performed the song for the Feminist Expo 96 at the Washington Monument. It was a crowning moment in a phenomenal career that touched the lives of millions of people around the globe.
If someone comes up to me and says, I went to law school because of your song, or I lost a child to cancer and your song really gave me the strength to carry on, that's how I measure success.
I